consciousness was, and based on where I was, she can visit all the rest of my brothers, and my two brothers, my mama, and all her children, but she can't come where I am, but she can't enter in my body, or she can't enter, or she can stay in the lower aspect who want to stay around the feces.
Right.
But she cannot enter.
Right.
She can't enter in my house or whatever because it's different plateaus. But they do go to live in others. Let me give you an example also about going back to this God thing. If you look in any book, you'll see the god Ganesha, and you see the god Buddha. And one thing about them, they chubby. And one of her motifs on what she likes is a chubby man, so I guess that's why she's in love with me.
Right.
In the spirit realm, I'm talking about this God, goddess. But one thing that Linda found out when she came with me, that I hardly eat that much food. So obviously my weight is taking on the form of a certain God, an initiation of a God that I've incarnated, and that's the whole Buddha aspect. And and one sister said, well, that's your armor, your protection, or whatever the deal he is. Now going back, they go to live inside of the family. We are all one. You see what I'm saying? And so one sister said that she had a guy that died in 76. And she said last summer, she was in love with him when she died. She felt all that over again. I say because he's inside of you also. You see what I'm saying? He's inside of you also. So the movie, Ray, when he went through his drug thing and he got to a certain level, in order for him to kick it, his mother and the little brother that died when they were children, that he always blamed himself for, they all showed up. And the mother said, no, you can't blame him for that because that didn't happen. You're not to blame for him dying and all this kind of thing here and stuff. And he turned around and said, I wish you were there for my career. And they say, we were always there. Because they was living inside of him. As a matter of fact, probably some of his talents come from them. You see what I'm saying? Comes from them. When you see this documentary on Earth, Wind and Fire, with Maurice White, and he talks about how they wanted to get to a higher level and met up with a guy named Charles Stephanie, who came on board on the movie, on the album Open Our Eyes, with Mighty Mighty and True Devotion, and then the next album was with Shining Star, That's the Way of the World, which catapulted them into another level than just this basic soul group. And then they did Gratitude, which was big, where you got Can't Hide Love, which is another world song. It's so simple, but it's so goddamn profound, the sound of it. And then they did Spirit, and then Charles Stephanie, while working with that, dies. He was the producer. He dies. He was co-producer with Maurice White. And then Maurice White said, Larry Dunn, who was the keyboard player with the big afro, he said he was at the keyboard when he passed, and he played some strange notes. And then Maurice White said, after he died, he said it was almost like he had a voice from the other side. He said, and the music went to even another level, and as a result, by that time, you get the famous album, All in All, with the Ramesses tomb and the pyramid on the cover and the whole layout on the inside with all the religions. So he went to another realm and stuff and all. So we're talking about Charles Stephanie became a part. He said it was almost like I had a voice from the other side. The shit was in him. Right. It's like the Highlander. You cut off the heads, all the energy go into the Highlander, and in the end can only be one. And the only reason why he gets better and better each time he has the quickening, because he has the talents of the damn ones he slayed. That's why I know that the tsunami, which killed 160, close to 160,000 souls, majority of them was indigenous people You see what I'm saying? Even if they were Asian, they were somewhat closer to the indigenous than white folks if they'd hit Europe. But for a month, I could barely get to sleep. Rough, you know, fighting in the sleep, dreams vivid, all kind of things, rough sleep and all. That's because all that energy has been sacrificed, and it makes us stronger. So every time a person dies, we become stronger. So